Clement with Kathy by Design. I'm so glad you could join me here today. Today I have another fun Eileen Hull heartfelt journal to share with you. I created this for the Saturday Step by Step over on the Frilly and Funky blog, which is connected to the Funky Junkie Boutique. I'm very excited because Graphic 45 is releasing a deluxe collector's edition of French Country, which is one of my all-time favorite Graphic 45 collections. So to celebrate that for the Step by Step, I created this French Country recipe journal using my hoarded stash of French Country papers. And before we take a look at this, I'll just tell you a little bit about the heartfelt journals. They are made by Sizzix, designed by Eileen Hull, and you use the die to cut the covers from mat board. And this is the Sizzix mat board that comes 6 inches by, I forget the length, but anyways, the perfect thickness. But actually you can cut the journals out of anything from felt to cloth to chipboard, whatever material you want to use, because the die is a steel ruled die, therefore it will cut through anything. So to start the project, you're going to cut 2 covers, and the die actually puts these holes in. This is a Midori style travel journal, but I've used it for a bunch of junk journals. You can use it for planners, you can use it for anything. So to start with, before I do anything, I ink the edges of the die cut. And last time I made a joy journal with a mixed media cover. This time I used patterned paper, but so I covered the covers with my paper. And then after you've covered the covers, you're just going to overlap so that you see how you have the 3 holes lined up and the one in the middle. And then this creates your cover, and then it's actually creased by the machine, so you just put it together and you can bind it. There are these wonderful directions that you can find from Eileen Hull that make it very easy for you to put it together. So it also die cuts this clasp, which I have used on this journal, and then tabs to mark your pages, and then plaques if you want to use those. So that's the journal. Now we'll come back here and take a look at what I've done. So the journal measures, oh, I forget what it measures. I'm bad with numbers. Hold on. Let me measure it really quick. I want to say it's 8 3/4 by 4 3/4, which is a standard Midori style size. And what I've done here is I've layered up a bunch of the different papers and images from French Country. I've backed this little tag with black cardstock. These are Tim's little utensils that I've tied together with ribbon, some Petaloo textured burlap flowers that I've layered together, and some Petaloo blueberry picks, a little lock that I had in my stash. And then I bound this journal this time with ribbon because I just liked the way it looked. And to the spine I've added some vintage looking keys. And then here's the clasp. This is a Prima wood icon that I got. This is part of the French Riviera set, and I got this at the Funky Junkie Boutique. So I created a magnetic closure here, and this just lifts, and then the journal opens out. And throughout, I've decorated every page, some a little, some a lot. I created some fun tags using Graphic 45 Staples tags. I like to use the alphabet tags, the odd letters like Q and V, and letters that you don't use that often. I just cover them with paper and use them as tags. So layered up some paper, some little buttons, a little image, and on the back there's a little folio. You could put pictures in here, you could put recipes in here. This would make a great gift for a new bride. This would make, when my kids grew up and moved out, I gave each of them a recipe book filled with their favorite recipes from when they grew up. This rooster is from the signature page, and I just fussy cut him, layered him over some patterned paper, added some postage stamp stickers, and then this is one of those labels that I showed you. And I just covered it with patterned paper, some little flags, and then stickers that I had left over from the original collection. I broke this up into 3 parts: breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So in this section, you'll be putting in breakfast recipes. I've added index cards to pockets. To make the pocket, I just glued the sides together, and then you've got an instant pocket. My pages are made with craft cardstock that I cut to 7 3/4 inches by, I want to say it was 4 and I can't remember what it was, 4 3/8. Anyway, then I stitched them up the center. There are 5 pages in each signature, so I stitched them on my sewing machine. But lots of little pockets. I like to collect recipes. A little tuck spot here with a little image. Pockets. Another one of these fun tags. Just decorated with images from the collection, and a sweet little folio on the back. This border piece is open, so you can actually stick a picture back behind that. And then these just tuck into the pockets. The buttons make it a little bit snug, but they fit. Just another little tuck spot. You could cut recipes out and tuck them back behind here. Just a pretty page to look at. I love this thatched roof cottage. So you can see just these beautiful papers make you feel like you're in Provence. Another pocket with a little signage up above it. Another little tuck spot here, a little journaling tag, room for a picture, or, you know, a lot of people now take pictures of their plates of food when they eat at restaurants. So this could actually be your favorite restaurant guide, where you take pictures of your food. You could take pictures of the foods you prepare, a family feast or celebration, all of those sorts of things. And I put index cards in here just so you can see the tuck spots, but you wouldn't necessarily have to do that. You could put those anywhere. Here I scored an index card and it opens, so there's room. A little small journaling image turned into a pocket. Another side pocket with images. Here I've used stickers to create this border. Another tag. This one, I love the bumblebees. I love bumblebees. And then another folio on the back of this one, tucked into a pocket. And of course you could also tuck recipe cards or photos in here. And then here we are. This is the second signature. So what you do, if you haven't seen my other video, I have another video where I kind of went over all of this. So your pages are scored in half, stitched together, and then you just tuck them underneath. You can use elastic strings, you can use leather, you can use ribbon as I've used here, you can use heavy-duty twine or thread, but the whole idea is you can take these out and put them back in again, so it's kind of interchangeable. But this is the second signature, and this is lunch, which I've spelled out with stickers, and then I just used some images that I scored. You could use this for journaling, photos, or a recipe. Write out your menu, your shopping list, or guest list. And then these just tuck into this pocket. And then another side pocket with index cards, an open page where you could write out a recipe, put a photo, sticker from the collection, just a border strip created from scraps, another pocket that you can tuck things into. I turned this image into a tuck spot. You can see this will fit in here too. This time I stitched the pages together. I've also done them where the pages are not stitched together. I've done them with a staggered page design. This one, everything is the same size. Here's a little belly band with another little tag, just a simple tag, backed on the back with black cardstock. But this is such a beautiful collection. You can have lots of fun. Here's a little flip page. This actually lifts up, so you could write a recipe underneath. You could put a photo on top. Another little belly band with index cards. Another image turned into a pocket with a small tag. Basically, you get the idea. You can just have fun with these. These are very fun. This is just a little flip up page. I did this just by scoring in at 1 inch and then gluing, and then I use these little stickers on the sides to be like turn tabs. So that's kind of fun. You could do your photos here and your recipe underneath. Same thing here. I just created a little tuck spot, a large page for a large photo with one of the stickers backed with cardstock, another flip page with another flip page. But you get the idea. You can just really let your imagination go wild. Here's a bunch of little scraps. This is something I love to do with scraps. I just cut little fishtail banners on the bottoms, and then you string it together with twine. This is a little side pocket with, again, more images from, I'll go slower so you can see. Sorry, this said good luck, and I just put menu over it. It's decorated on both sides, so there's a lot you could do with these. Writing lists, journaling, photos. The imagery in this collection is just gorgeous, and I am sharing a step-by-step tutorial on the Frilly and Funky blog for how I layered the cover together, so you might want to check that out. Another little tiny pocket, a border page, another pocket, side pocket, and then this pocket with the index cards, another journaling spot, room for a photo or a recipe, pocket with little tags. These are from the 8x8, which is out of print, but I still have some in my stash, as I am sure you do if you are a fan of French country. I did this little rooster. Look, see, isn't that cute? Tuck spot. I love that. Another little pocket here. And what have I stuck in here? Yeah, another image. Another pocket with an image. Oh, no, I'm sorry. This is just a flip page that I paper clipped this image onto. Another pocket with more index cards. I fussy cut these sunflowers so that, hold on, I'll show you. I'll just borrow this guy. So you can actually tuck things back behind there, which is kind of fun. These are from the signature 12x12 page. Another one of these fun images, and then a slash pocket on the back where I've added a couple more image cards. Decorated all with, I did all pattern paper. My last one was all mixed media. This pretty stripe is on the back. I covered, this is the clasp that I showed you, and I just covered it with burlap. And then the inside with designer paper, added a magnet so it holds the book, this rather chunky little book, closed. So that is my French Country Eileen Hull Heartfelt Journal. I hope you'll join me over on the Frilly and Funky blog, where I'll be sharing a step out for designing the cover. These are just so much fun. You can get the die at the Funky Junkie Boutique, as you can most of these materials as well. Thanks for joining me. Get out your scissors and glue and get your craft on. Bye.